man-to-man, catch the matchups. Cota, Dupay, Miller, Capel.
Miller gets a screen, and nails the first shot, a two-point shot.
Great screen by Wright. And here comes the pressure. When Florida scores, they really can put it on you. And North Carolina, Jim, before the NCAA tournament came on, had all kinds of trouble against quickness. Clubs like Maryland, Duke, and Virginia really gave them problems.
Haywood takes it over to Cota.
Good recovery by Dupay. Forte wanted that shot. Look at how far Florida has backed the ball back in.
Lang with the hook.
That's his shot.
And Lang with the foul. Florida playing on a tender ankle is Lang. Sprained it in the win over Tulsa last Sunday. He was on crutches Monday and able to pick up practice at a slow pace on Tuesday.
Well, he had illness over the summer, lost 20 pounds. He's had shin splints, and with that ankle, he's had a tough year. Florida really backed their defense in. They're going to give Cota the shot from the outside. Here's Miller with another screen. Capel cannot go behind that solid screen like that. Miller can bury it because he has great range on the jumper. Surprise Forte is not going to try to dribble in and take it over.
Dupay comes in to steal it. He helped Haslam. Takes the middle. He's got Wright on the right side. Hamilton with the tip. And pulled down by Forte. No, it's Capel.
Remember, Hamilton had 4 offensive rebounds in the big win against Oklahoma State. He was there again, and there's Cota with his great penetration.
North Carolina with a win over Missouri, a stunner over Stanford. There were tears in the Carolina locker room. People will tell you that's a seldom seen sight. But the emotion spilled over to the game against Tennessee and then Tulsa last week. A first 4-game win streak of the season. Hard to imagine.
Well, no question, Jim. This team underachieved. They were ranked 2nd in the country going into December.
And the rebound to Haslam. Opened up with 3 wins in Maui and then got picked off by Michigan State down in Chapel Hill. And the whistle there on Capel.
Illegal dribble by Dupay, putting that ball on his hip and then blowing by. Pretty clever, but not legal. Dupay has range on his jumper as well.
Does he ever? And Hamilton almost snuck in there. Wright got it back out. Dupay will try it again. 3-pointer. 2 good looks. Well, one was a long one. Up ahead, Lang with that bad ankle, and he's on the floor again.
Did you see what Dupay did? He got underneath. He knew he was no challenge for Lang whatsoever up above, so he got down around his waist and made it impossible for Lang to get in position for the catch. Look at this play. Just like a block out. 5'7" guy blocking out a 6'10". Capel had such a great game defensively against Casey Jacobson, trying to do the same thing with Miller.
Haslam trying to work inside and traveled.
Good job by Haywood against the quicker man. Just didn't go ahead and give him anything to look at. And here comes the press. Bad place to throw the ball in that corner.
And if you're seeing Florida for the first time, they could reload with 5 more players just to keep you fresh.
What I like that Bill Guthridge did there, he used his big guys to bring the ball up the court instead of wearing out Cota.
Right on the reach end. Haywood will shoot 2. Well, the Gators went through Winston-Salem, and perhaps the biggest shot in Gator history, hit by Mike Miller at the buzzer in overtime to beat Butler. Then wins over Illinois, over former coach Lon Kruger, who had taken the Gator program to the Final Four in '94. The elimination by the Gators of the #1 ranked team in the country, Duke, in the Sweet 16, and then a cruise past Oklahoma State.
Jim Haywood, 11 for 15, 28 points, 15 rebounds against Missouri, kind of set the stage for his fine play in the NCAA tournament. Surprised they don't go back to Miller with that high screen, let him have the jumper.
Haslam got it caught on his shoulder. And last touch, they say, by Haslam. He's really trying to test early that big size difference with Haywood.
Yeah, and Haywood's doing a great job staying on the floor, not coming down with the chop to pick up any fouls. North Carolina cannot afford to have anybody in foul trouble because their bench is basically one man.
Inside, and the first field goal comes on the 6th trip down the floor for the Tar Heels. Haywood.
Ed Cota, has the incredible ability to find people. He's got great hands. Again, they haven't used that screen for Miller. He got the wide open jump shot. They didn't go to it. Here it is.
And on the shot clock.
Butler all over again. Butler all over again.
Oh, and Forte will send Miller to the line.
You ever see that play before, Jim?
Yep, starting on that left wing. Drive to the middle.
And the thing that is amazing about Miller, when he goes down that lane, he really elevates. Forte did a terrific job because Miller will put that away with a dunk.
Now the East Regional most outstanding player. He had told me last Saturday before the Oklahoma State game, he could tell you from experience from driving from home in Mitchell, South Dakota to Gainesville. He passed through Indianapolis. He scouted the trip. It was a 10-hour drive, and he's got a huge throng of supporters from back home in Mitchell.
And again, when Florida goes to the line, which they have done so successfully in this tournament, it enables them to get the press up. How about splitting that double team? Cota dribbling that ball very close to the floor, not allowing a guy to come from behind him. Good dribbling technique.
Cota playing in a Final Four for the 3rd time in his career.
Crossover.
Forte. And Haslam so strong, he takes Haywood down, and they say a tie-up. The arrow belongs to the Heels.
When you can take a 7'1", 260-pound guy and put him to the floor, you've got some strong arms. That's what Haslam did right here. Wow.
A computer that is so last century. Introducing iPac, the first internet device for business. A kinder, simpler device with the Intel Pentium 3 processor that taps into the power of the internet and meets all your business computing needs. The age of simple internet computing has arrived. iPac from Compaq.
Hey, grab me a Bud Light. Oh, no! Would you look at that? There's only one left. Really? Sorry, buddy. What are you doing? You all done? Oh, yeah.
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
I've got an idea.
Make it a Bud Light.
At Morgan Stanley Dean Witter, we do not measure success by our resources, our accomplishments, or by the respect and accolades we receive from our peers. To us, there is only one true measure of success. Yours. How do you measure success? At Morgan Stanley Dean Witter, we measure success one investor at a time.
Chevy Blazer. A little security in an insecure world. Blazer, like a rock.
He won his first major here. Now Tiger Woods' legendary march continues as he pursues a second green jacket. A tradition unlike any other. The Masters on CBS Sports.
Florida with a 1-point lead over Carolina early here in Indianapolis, and today Gators Gators coach Billy Donovan is wearing a rubber band on his right wrist. He told me before the players left the locker room, he showed it to them, and he said, this symbolizes how much we have to stretch ourselves to the limit the rest of the tournament. But he also told them, as a single band, this can break easily. If you band a bunch of them together as a unit, though, they'd be unbreakable, and that's what he wants from his Gators today, Jim.
All right, Bonnie, he brought in a motivational speaker before the game against Oklahoma State last week. Peppers has come in for the first time. Peppers.
And Florida in the zone defense. Now look for Forte to try to find a hole here.
There's one. Capel, turnaround, front of the rim.
Got some pretty good looks, unlike in the first game where neither Wisconsin or Michigan State allowed the other team to have such good looks.
Haslam. Yes. Florida had hit its first shot with Miller, but had missed 5 in a row before that one.
Good change off the pass that time by Haslam. And there are those quick hands.
Right. Will he get a second chance? No. Haywood comes back. And the double O's are on the floor.
A foul on Wright. Very smart play by Haywood, realizing his teammates were in trouble. Now what North Carolina is trying to do against this press is throw right down the middle over the top so that Cota doesn't have to dribble so much and let the big guys catch it and then deliver down on the other end. Now here comes that bench we talked about.
4 subs. The only starter that stays in is Miller. Matt Bonner, number 15. Donnell Harvey, number 4. Brett Nelson, number 10. And also Kenyon Weeks, 52 for the Gators.
And you remember what Doug Gottlieb said about this when playing for Oklahoma State? He said they were coming in waves. They just didn't seem to change at all when they brought in the subs.
And Nelson, freshman out of St. Albans, West Virginia, knocks it out.
I think that North Carolina, Jim, is trying to attack the press too much. They need to turn this into more of a half-court game. I think you only try to beat that press that way when you've got the wide-open jump shot. Pepper showing how to raise 275 pounds off the ground.
Now they've knocked down a few quarterback passes.
There's the zone, and they stay in and out of bounds. Now Cota's not looking for that shot.
Capel rejected by Harvey. Here come the Gators. Here comes the new wave. Nelson outside. Weeks. He'll take it. Yep. Bangs it home.
Not a good shooter, a great pure shooter. Shooting over 90% from the foul line. And that was basically a foul shot. North Carolina having problems with this press. Really taking them out of their game. Early on, they're not using Cota to break it. Double down.
Haywood goes back out. Capel, open 3.
That's his shot, but a terrible follow-through. And Capel so far, Jim, has had 4 good looks and not made any of them. Harvey into the game with his fresh legs. Great ability to elevate. We saw that in that dunk he put away against Oklahoma State. Powerful rebounder. North Carolina going into a zone for the first time. The point zone by North Carolina.
Bonner's not afraid to take the 3 from the outside.
A little slow getting it off.
Miller has it blocked. Pepper's got a hand on it. Underneath is kept alive by Miller.
Nelson open.
Still haven't touched the rim, so no reset. Nelson, floater, gets the soft roll.
Well, you can almost count on it. Every time he's come into the game in the NCAA tournament, he's exploded for points.
It hasn't taken him long.
No.
Any occasion.
Total confidence.
All-tournament team in Syracuse.
North Carolina hasn't figured out yet how to beat the press and then get into their half-court set. Harvey.
Harvey on the hold. Billy on Monday night, 7:30 Eastern Time. Michael Jordan, who led Carolina to the '82 National Championship, will chat live on CBS.sportsline.com or America Online. The keyword CBS Sportsline.
The keyword is going to be how he's going to allow James Worthy to say that Joseph Forte is better than Michael as a freshman.
Well, Peppers and well defended underneath.
Boy, that showed you Harvey and Haslam both going up there. Normally Peppers finishes that play.
Nelson to Bonner, and freshman to freshman, and this Florida bench is doing it again.
North Carolina really out of sync. They can ill afford another turnover, and it comes close.
Here it is. Miller takes it away. Hold on, traveling.
Every time they get the ball in bounds, and it's a new experience for North Carolina. No consistency as to how they're trying to break the press. Having all kinds of problems, and again, the bench for Florida has been amazing.
Major Parker, 25, comes in for the Gators, so the entire second lineup on the floor for Florida on an 8-point run.
I think North Carolina's got to figure out a way to get Forte some open jump shots here to get back into their offensive structure.
Double team on Lang. Triple team actually as Weeks helps out.
Good job by Florida. There's so many quick hands, fresh legs.
Nelson.
And an unconscious pressure.
What did he tell us yesterday? He came over and I said, you don't seem to be too nervous. He said, I have no fear.
Again, quick hands.
North Carolina with 1 field goal, 5 turnovers, 1 for 7 from the field. Forte.
Those are just desperation throws, Jim. Not in the offensive structure at all. So consequently, there's no offensive rebounding. You don't know your teammate's going to shoot it.
Nelson launches a 3, and Carolina has its biggest deficit of the entire tournament.
And they've got to go to a timeout, get reorganized. This Florida defense has them frustrated.
Announcing the world premiere of the all-new Chevy Tahoe. More power, more room, more SUV. It's nowhere near anything. Chevy Tahoe, like a rock.
My motto is, the customer is always right. The problem was...
Pack of smokes?
Kids would try to buy cigarettes. You got an ID for those smokes?
Oh, come on.
It's illegal for me to sell them to anyone under 18. But since this We Card program started, there's no argument. I just point to the sign.
We're committed to keeping cigarettes out of kids' hands. That's why Philip Morris is a major sponsor of the We Card program.
I'm not alone when I say no, and that's a big help.
Working to make a difference. The people of Philip Morris.
Mark, why is Grandma eating off the ironing board?
Why not?
This is a kitchen table, not a desk.
It's both now, and Dad's got a schedule for that.
Dinner's at 11.
Ish.
Marky, go work in your room.
There's no desk up there, and I can't stay awake. I just get in bed, it's like, out.
Would you like a room with a nice big workspace?
Great.
What's this look like? A Holiday Inn?
Hey, Grandma.
Want a room with room to work? Holiday Inn gives you more, and more is better.
And I'd like to say thank you to you because you like me. Right now, you like me. You like me. You really, really like me.
Actually, Miss Field, we help a lot of our customers find independent investment advisors.
Ow. Huh.
If you want a little help managing your portfolio, all you have to do is ask.
Sally, we like you. Really, like can it?
When the president is in trouble, he calls on his secret weapon, Chuck Norris.
Who are you?
Room service. In the world premiere movie, The President's Man, CBS Sunday.
Aerial views of downtown Indianapolis provided by the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Billy, I've said it many times before, you can't say enough about the vision by the civic leaders, the business community, and the government constructing this downtown area over the last 20 years. It is such an ideal setting for the Final Four.
Without question, I've told people if you want to see how to get it done right in sports, just take your committee and fly right to Indianapolis, and you don't have to go anywhere else. Capel's got a chance. He should have delivered it to the basket.
Yeah, made a tough pass instead, and Parker steps in for the steal.
Florida is being underestimated by North Carolina as how quick their hands are inside. You don't want to make that extra pass.
Weeks another 3, and yes, another one. That's a 16-point run.
You can see how disorganized North Carolina is. They have to go to another timeout right away, and they are going back to that bench discouraged.
Right now, they look like nothing but Gator bait. Florida up 18-3.
Please welcome today's guest, Drew Carey.
Well, today I'm going to show everyone how to install DirecTV.
Great.
First, you take your drill, your wrench, your stud finder. This will come in handy. Just in case.
Fantastic.
And chuck it out the window. Because now, not only do you get more movies and sports and stuff and digital quality picture and sound, but installation's free too. DirecTV, now with local channels. My work is done here.
Jim Nance and Billy Packer. go to the data bank. All-time Final Four appearances. And we do need it in an asterisk. You'll see Carolina has 15, UCLA 14. What's the story there, Billy?
Jim, in 1980, they took away UCLA, vacated that appearance to the Final Four. Here's North Carolina trying to hit a home run. They don't need home runs. What they need to do is to get in some semblance of half-court offense. I have not really seen a team of their caliber just absolutely panic against the press the way they are.
Nelson with the reach in, and yet another timeout on the floor. Carolina has not had a field goal in 5 minutes.
Just when you thought it was safe to leave your car in the parking lot, something evil will strike. You need a car tough enough to take it on. Chevy Malibu. With a steel safety cage, breakaway mirrors, a 6-layer paint process, and bounce-back bumpers, it's one tough car. Chevy Malibu. We'll be there.
Just a minute. Poor baby. Wow, 125. I'll go download your homework.
The Microsoft Connected Learning Community. With internet software that connects, you'll never miss school. Sorry.
Gentlemen, a moment of silence in honor of Bob. Bob, a good friend, a good man, whose time had come. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. First, get a designated driver. Next, grab a Miller Lite. It's Miller time.
Excuse me, our car broke down. Can anyone give us a ride home?
Back later, guys.
Oh, thanks.
Bye, Bob.
Let's see. College in 4 years. Costs up 40% over the next 5. Somebody do the math here.
It'd be great if our money would grow as fast as these kids. Can't believe.
Will paying for college be as painful as this?
Hey, that kid just dropped a pretzel? Because I like pretzels. I really like
We'll
pretzels.
be able to help with their
I
education.
wonder if we should have put that money in a trust. Maybe we would have.
I hope she was kidding about college in Hawaii.
Thank you, Painweber.
Look at the bench points already. 12 of the Gators, 18 courtesy of the bench. 6 turnovers for Carolina, only 1 field goal, Billy.
Jim, what North Carolina has to do is to get the ball inbounds, get it over half court, then establish some kind of an offense. You cannot go against this Florida team and try to break that press with home run passes. You've got to work half court at a time. Not only bad execution, but bad game plan here. Florida in a half-court zone defense. They seem to be touching as many passes as North Carolina throws as the North Carolina players that are looking to receive it.
Florida stays with the second 5 on the floor.
Well, let's not call them a second 5. Let's just call them the other way, because they have been just as productive. And there again, home run type passes. Everything is contested.
Yeah, everything challenged. Nothing's easy.
Good overplay by Nelson.
So out of sync. Cota over the freshman.
And then Cota very seldom takes that shot, but he realized the desperation that his club is in.
That was a 3-point shot.
Peppers
and a technical on Peppers.
And that'll be 2 and the ball out of bounds. Peppers really upset with a solid screen here.
We have a technical foul.
Young man is quite a competitor. Will be an All-American football player without question. But totally frustrated here. We'll see the play coming up, and Peppers gets caught in a retaliation play, as you can see right there, pushing. So you know something happened previous to that.
Weeks. Wow. We'll shoot one more. He doesn't do that.
No, he sure doesn't, Jim. On the year, we're talking about a guy that's taken 55 free throws and made 52 of them. Shoots 94.5%.
When he's been in a game to shoot technicals, well, he was the perfect 14 of 14 on the season.
And set a new Florida record this year by making 33
Can you
straight.
believe that?
That is something that you would never expect from a 95% free throw shooter. He broke Dan Cross's record, set a new Florida record with 33 straight.
By the way, the Coda 3 a moment ago was his first 3 of the tournament.
Well, in his first 2 years in North Carolina, only made 18 threes total. And there's that zone. And again, that may slow things down a little bit.
Traveling.
Good job by Joseph Forte in the zone, playing a man-to-man situation there. Did a good job on Nelson. Over the top, Haywood should make himself available. He's not coming back to the ball. This is what North Carolina has got to do. Slow this game down, get it in a half-court set, and take away that great mobility that Florida has. Haywood in there, but Harvey really holding it. Cave hold at last. That was about as fine a half-court set as North Carolina's run in this game.
Back-to-back three-point baskets for the Tar Heels. Parker will try to get one of his own.
Boy, Parker was really patient there. Stayed outside the zone.
Coda will sling another one toward the rim.
And Florida just quicker to the ball.
But Coda, the pass was led too much for Nelson. Good save. Bounced off his face and almost banks it home. He'll shoot two.
Jim, I think Forte anticipated that Coda was going to go all the way to the basket.
Tar Heels to this point, 6 turnovers.
And it's just quick hands. That time Florida wasn't able to go ahead and execute, but Harvey again knocking it away. You cannot handle that ball in traffic against those quick hands. Catch it, get rid of it immediately.
Foul was on Bonner, and now number 40, Joseph Forte. No accident that he happens to wear that number. The most outstanding player of the South Regional will shoot one more, and we bring back some of the starters. Parker and Harvey go out. Nelson stays on the floor. We've got Dupay returning, Miller returning.
And Jim Forte, only a freshman, leading scorer in the NCAA along with Marcus Fizer coming into this game. So now he is the leading scorer in the NCAA tournament so far.
At 28 in the regional final over Tulsa, career high.
North Carolina stays in that point zone of theirs. Miller is a guy with great range. Nelson doesn't mind putting him up in Dupay. So they've got 3 guys. Bonner with a very poor judgment on setting a screen. It was unnecessary. But Florida on the floor right now really have 4 guys that have good range. All but Haslam have good range against the zone.
Second call on Bonner. And we have a Big Ten team in the final for the first time since '93. And in '93, it was Michigan in the final against North Carolina.
The Fab Five in a game that ended probably as strange as any that we have seen in the Final Four. Chris Webber's timeout that was the 6th of the game.
And has anyone ever handled a situation that could be so devastating and demoralizing you don't ever recover better than Chris Webber has, the way he's approached that miscue?
Absolutely. I can remember that night, Jim, as he left the arena. It must have been 45 minutes.
We were there.
Remember that, with a towel over his head?
Couldn't look up.
Yep, totally dejected, but obviously he has done well for himself since.
I saw him recently, and he said, you know, I only got 2 years. I played 62 games. I remember every single game I played in college. It was the greatest time I ever had playing college basketball. It's like I've got every halftime speech cataloged in my brain. I wish I knew it then, how much fun I was having at the time, because they were truly the greatest times ever had playing ball.
And Jim, remember his incredible performances in the Final Four. Had it not been for that play, and had Michigan won or lost that game, he probably would have been the MOP of that Final Four.
It ended up being Donald Williams of North Carolina. Coda, he's played on this floor in this setting before. He was a freshman starter, point guard, in the '97 final for North Carolina. Lost out in the semifinal round to Arizona.
And you notice the zone is starting to slow the game down a little bit. But I'd be very aware of where Miller is if I was North Carolina. He's looking for a hole, and he goes beyond the zone for his jump shot.
Connor at the last minute gave it up. Dupay will let it go.
The zone is working for North Carolina. Florida did not do a good job that time, giving Miller at least one touch.
Remember, this was an 18-3 game just a brief moment ago.
Lang not a threat from there.
Max Owens in, number 24 for the Tar Heels. Haywood dunks it home. A 12-3 run, and Donovan immediately calls timeout.
Great look by Forte, who had the jump shot in the corner but found a teammate much better position to score.
Tar Heels have recovered after a horrendous start.
Can you tell them to keep it down at least?
Could you keep it down just a bit?
Oh, Jack, sorry. We just heard from our analysts in Asia about a possible interruption in chip production, which may cause a dip in tech stocks here. But we'll let you know in the morning.
Something about dips and chips.
ML.com, the smartest place to invest online.
Next Sunday on CBS, one of the most powerful casts ever to be assembled in an unprecedented live television event. Fail safe. 1 week from tomorrow on CBS. The score here, Florida 21, North Carolina 15.
We saw some guys at the scorer's table, Jim, going absolutely crazy during that little break, realizing they had the wrong score on the board. North Carolina comes out, goes back to man-to-man.
Nelson, no whistle, Capel is in position.
And you notice there, Capel hurt his ankle on that rebound. He's grimacing a little bit, but staying in the game. He knows he's got to play this one out.
Capel lobs it toward Haywood. Banks it home. 72% shooter.
Now, Jim, here is the first time that Florida is somewhat tested in this respect. They always put in the bench and things flow. Now things aren't working quite their way. Let's see if this young team can adjust. North Carolina did a great job getting back in this.
Haslam, baseline jumper in the center from the outside.
Shot that over Haywood with good art. Oda likes this open court situation. Haywood
Is it Bonner or Haslam?
Haslam pushed Haywood, and Cota got hit in the side of the head himself. But Cota just loves to get down in the lane, and when North Carolina is effective is when Ed Cota gets the ball down in the paint.
Again, Cota started the point guard here in Indianapolis in '97 with the likes of Shammond Williams, Antoine Jameson, Vince Carter, team that lost to Arizona.
Well, think of something, Jim. Only Tim Duncan and Ralph Sampson ever led the ACC in a category for 4 straight years. That was block shots. Cota has led the ACC in assists all 4 years of his career.
But the twist, they try to go to Haywood. Haslam touched it last. The twist to that is that Cota never made first team all ACC.
3 years, second team.
You've been charged with murder.
Murder, sir?
They covered up the facts.
What do you think? I think they're out to crucify you.
They concealed the evidence.
Forget this tape. I don't want it to exist.
But this Friday, the truth will be found.
Colonel Childers didn't open fire. He returned fire.
Tommy Lee Jones, Samuel L. Jackson.
Withholding evidence is no less evil than charging my client with murder.
Rules of Engagement, rated R. This Friday in theaters everywhere.
To see inside the human heart, a doctor once needed a scalpel. But with ultrasound systems from Agilent Technologies, doctors can now spot problems that once went undetected. And sometimes even fix them without surgery. see inside the human heart is to sometimes see relief.
Well, it's nice to see you all. It really is. Isn't it, honey?
Oh, yes. We must do this more often.
Thanks for coming.
Where will you find the money to pay for long-term care? Conseco long-term care insurance protects you so you don't lose your nest egg. Conseco, step up.
You want to be out in this?
Well, somebody is.
What happened? I need your help. Off the road.
Chevy Silverado, with the most powerful V8 of any competitive 4x4 pickup. The 300-horsepower Silverado. The truck from Chevy.
I gotta get me one of those.
In just 3 days on CBS, Jason Gedrick in an extraordinary television event.
$5 for you. Not only do you get whacked, but I get whacked.
Falcone begins CBS Tuesday.
And there's Jason Gedrick with Titus Welliver of Falcone with a young fan telling them all about, I guess, the series that starts Tuesday night.
Jim, one of the things North Carolina has done a great job with in this tournament is stopping people from making threes. Missouri was 8 for 31, Stanford was 6 for 22, Tennessee 6 for 21, and Tulsa 5 for 20. Now, so far in this point zone, North Carolina's done a pretty good job preventing Florida from getting it. Set play.
And Haywood lays it in.
Florida should have known that was coming. North Carolina loves to set the back screen, throw the lob right over the top to Haywood, who's so tall he can play over it. Now here's that point zone again by North Carolina. It has really slowed down the Florida attack. Miller in the center, wanting to get the ball, hit and run. There he is. See, what is so tough about Miller? He has unlimited range in the jump shot, but for a guy 6'8", he doesn't mind putting on that ball and turning the corner with it.
Second foul on Cota. Player that you really have to count on going the whole way.
Oh, absolutely.
Carolina.
As I said before, he's played every minute but one so far in the 4 games.
Weeks, that's a 3. And Forte with the rebound.
And Forte is a man that hasn't gotten untracked yet. He's been the leading scorer for North Carolina. First time ever they've been led by a freshman. Peppers is so strong.
Comes up short, though. Tipped up, and Hamilton clears it. Dupay wants to go ahead to Weeks. He'll challenge Capel, and it's a block call against Capel.
Never got there in time. Weeks did a good job just concentrating on that rim. Almost an undercut. And here you see how Florida loves to strike and get this running game going. Weeks does a great job going to the basket. That's a dangerous play there. So I would really like to see, Jim, the dotted line put in underneath the basket in the college game to eliminate that play.
The only senior in the Florida lineup. He's missed 3 in a row. He's missed his whole season total.
Unbelievable.
He shot 55 free throws coming in.
He was 52 for 55 coming in. He has missed 3 in a row, equal, as you said, Jim, all that he missed all year.
Kid from the state of North Carolina, from Concord, North Carolina. Grew up, though, not as a Tar Heel fan, as an NC State fan. Hold on a minute.
That's Harvey pushing off on Haywood. The officials really wanted to keep this clean. Now, remember the Peppers technical, which really didn't end up hurting North Carolina because the 2 technicals were missed by Weeks. So they're watching very closely action off the ball. Now, watch this. There's Harvey with the push. Unfortunately for Harvey, the official was right there and caught it.
It'll be a 1-and-1 for Haywood. These 2 teams were really on schedule to meet in last year's tournament. The Gators and Carolina in the second round, but Weber State shocked the Tar Heels, and thus they didn't get to meet. Florida then beat Weber State and went on to the Sweet 16. Then they were scheduled to meet again in the Maui final at the start of this season, but Florida lost to Purdue in the semis over in the Islands.
Maui tournament in which Joseph Forte was the MVP. Wide open is Teddy Dupay. That ball hit the top of the backboard, not out of bounds.
Florida ball. Haywood has 11 of Carolina's 21 points.
Now let's take a look at this lineup that's on the floor right now. I think that Billy Ball has gotten a little disorganized itself with some of the lineups they put out here. It's not like that second wave coming in. We see a combination of starters and second teamers now.
Harvey. And last touch by Carolina.
This is probably the first time Peppers has faced anybody just as strong and big as he is in Haslam. Haslam did a nice job that time keeping Peppers off the ball.
Another strong player here. Harvey with the shot dropping this time. Capel up ahead. Cota.
Good decision by Cota. Had nothing going there, and this is where North Carolina is starting to get smart. They're setting up in the half-court set, making this game be played half of the time.
Double team and too close. Too much contact.
You know what I like about Haywood here, Jim, and we'll see Haywood coming right up now, is that he is holding his ground and not pushing off on the inside. That's how a big man gets into foul trouble. You notice right there, he's keeping his hands above his head, waiting for the pass, not getting caught with any of those push fouls. Terrific job on his part.
He'll shoot two. Double bonus situation the rest of the half. 72% field goal shooter on the season, the third best in NCAA history behind Steve Johnson of Oregon State back in '81 and Dwayne Davis of Florida back in '89. Third all-time.
Johnson shot 74.6 the year that he set the all-time record.
Again, Haywood 72, and he's having some half with 12 of the 22 for the Tar Heels.
There's that zone again.
Harvey hit the last shot. He's got two in a row.
Don't know why Peppers left him on the inside. Harvey having some pretty easy looks right down in the paint. Another lob.
Back to him. And comes up with a miss.
Haslam did a good job spreading things out there, not giving Haywood the space to shoot.
A rare miss. And Hamilton wants it. Hamilton gets it. Three-point shot for the freshman who missed his first 17 in college. Harvey comes from behind, lands into the hands, though, of Capel, and it goes in.
Big break for North Carolina. That ball was actually stolen. And look at Hamilton pushing that ball up again.
Weeks, short. Cota gets past Hamilton. Some nifty moves. Peppers just lobbed it in the direction of Haywood, back outside. Would have been a huge shot had Forte hit it. Sunday on CBS, when the country is threatened, we turn to the president. When the president is threatened, he calls on his secret weapon. Chuck Norris stars in the action-packed world premiere movie, The President's Man, Sunday on CBS.
Jim, critical minutes right here, particularly with that shot that was missed, because Bill Guthridge realizes Cota and Haywood just can't keep going all these minutes. So Newby comes into the game. Let's see. I bet you Cota's not out for more than 2 minutes.
Newby, number 21, and how about that disparity? 20-0, bench points for the Gators.
That's a walk. These are key minutes.